It's Queen of Light 1111. Happy Friday. Oh my God, we made it through the week, made it through the full moon in Pisces. I know that a lot of you were going through a lot of, emotional purging and there was a lot going on. So I hope you guys are doing okay. I've got freaking amazing reading here today. Oh my gosh, I'm just so happy to get into it. Usually I just kind of sit for a minute because my hands get tired and stuff just getting all these cards out. I use 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 23 decks. No, 25 decks for you guys. So anyway, I just was so excited about all the cards that came out. And frankly, I lost my breath a few times. Like I was like, oh my God. And so I am so excited to get into this reading. Before I do, I want to remind you guys that I have this VIP exclusive membership for all of you who join. All you have to do is from your desktop, because some mobile apps do not support it. Go to a desktop or a laptop or your iPad, some type of notebook, and you can join me. And I am providing a lot of different readings to our members. And so just take a look and see if that membership resonates with you. And if it does, fantastic, you can join. And that membership is directly through YouTube, and it gives you access to special videos in my channel. So I don't run the administration of it, YouTube does. But I would love to have you as a member of my channel where you get a lot of different videos, in addition to the ones that I post for the collective to help you navigate through your twin flame journey. My second announcement for you guys is I have launched a podcast. It's called Step Into the Light with Queen of Light 1111, airing today. So I will place it here on YouTube as the first episode. It's short and sweet. It's about what is a twin flame, okay? And so you're going to see me. You're going to see my director of marketing and development, who is my podcast co-host, Sunena. And take a look at that, okay? And then follow us on Instagram at step_into_the_light_podcast. That's a lot to remember, right? So just go into my Queen of Light 1111 handle, and you'll see posts there talking about my Step Into the Light Instagram. So follow me there. Let's get started. If you want to book your own personal reading, coaching session, healing session, queenoflight1111.com. Book responsibly. Here we go. Oh my God. Overall energy for divine, masculine, and feminine. There has a lot of energy around movement forward. So bottom of the deck for the overall energy is this card of unison, common goals, shared values. So when they are in their overall energy, and it doesn't specifically have to relate to each other, this is an energy of belonging. This is an energy where we want to be at one with our surroundings, at one with our relationship. And it mostly has to do with maturity. It's specifically the maturity of divine masculine. And now that he has achieved that maturity and wants to belong and wants to have this common direction and move together in purpose, he's ready to communicate. Cupid's arrows. This is also a card. I don't know if you guys have heard this before, but Eight of Wands is not only about communication and fast movement forward. Sometimes it's also referred to as Cupid's arrows, okay? It's also referred to as things moving fast. There's a lot of passion, a lot of energy around wanting to, move forward with passion. As you guys know, the Wands energy is all about passion. So there is this energy of now wanting to belong, wanting to communicate now that we have come in to our maturity. I feel like I'm just remembering this now, that was a title in one of my videos. Was it last week? I can't even remember. I think I called it something like Divine Masculine Has Matured. But anyway, this continues to be consistent now. I'm just remembering this because usually I channel and I forget it. So his overall energy, Divine Masculine's overall energy towards his feminine as related to belonging, as related to this new stirring of love because of his maturity. His first card out, self-identity analysis. He has really been taking the time to look at himself, analyze himself, understand who he is. He's in this energy about, I've had these different roles. Look at all this, like, these are like these, I think they're like Russian dolls, right? And so like one fits into the other, fits into the other, fits into the other, but they all have their own unique personality. So he's in this energy of like, I want to be who I am. I don't want to necessarily, have to change for every single person that I encounter. I want to be true to myself. So he's really in this energy of wanting to know who he is, who is his authentic self, and he does done wearing masks. What does this have to do with? He understands that it's clarified by the Page of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. So this is an energy that he has been observing himself. He has been observing how he has been investing. He has been in this energy of observing and taking a look at what he's been doing in his life. What kind of seeds did he plant? Okay. Then it has to do with these two cards around the maturity. For his maturity, he's also in this energy of a place where he maybe didn't meet people's expectations. He certainly didn't meet his own expectations, and he realizes that energy of the page, of being a page, has to go. So what does he do? There's this energy of closure and goodbyes. And I feel like what I'm really getting is through this self-identity, through this analysis, a lot of relationships have ended. And it doesn't necessarily have to be, romantic relationships. There could be problems with the family, there could be problems at work, there are problems with friends, clearly with the feminine, that because of that behavior of wearing masks, now that he's in his maturity, he's understanding why people have said goodbye to him. Why have there been endings? And so now look at this. He's ready. Chariot and King of Swords. Now he's ready to move forward as this mature, no longer a page, but a king. He's ready to move forward. He's ready to move forward. And look at this. And who does he think about? Now that he's matured, he's thinking about his lover, his divine partner. He's thinking about his divine feminine. Divine feminine's divine feminine's overall energy, balance and equality. She's in this energy of constantly really kind of readjusting herself, balancing herself out. This is a position where, she adjusts. Things happen and things get heavy. She adjusts to get into her strength and in her power. Okay, when things get really good, then she's kind of balances back up, and then things become even. So she's really learning how to balance her life. Because what she wants this fresh energy. Page of Cups and Ten of Pentacles. She's ready. She's ready for this fresh energy. She's ready to, now that she's balanced, for this apology, for this communication to come in so that they can build a legacy, okay? So that she knows, and I feel like this has to do with masculine. She knows a pathway is opening up. It's maybe at a distant horizon, but union is coming. She really feels it within her core that union is on the horizon. Oh my God, you can't make this up. Look, it says distant horizon with all the rainbows. So now, what's her other energy for her overall energy? She's putting the pieces together. She's like, as she's learning, right? Because she's come up as high priestess quite a bit before, right? So as she's learning, as she's using her intuition, as certain things and downloads start to come in more, she's putting pieces together. She's starting to understand her journey better. She's understanding her choices better. And look at all this fire that comes in. Knight of Wands and Queen of Wands. And now, as she learns more, she gets more magnetic. She gets much more passionate. She's in this energy of wanting to really start fresh. She's eager. She's excited. She's like, she kind of knows things are happening. Things are happening in the background. She knows there's this new beginning coming with the mature man. But right now, she feels like it's still a little stuck, okay? She's ready to get going. Bottom of the deck for Divine Feminine, as we drill down into her overall energy. King of Cups and the Devil. So here's the thing. I don't really see this Devil as a stuck energy. I mean, I know we have this imprisonment energy here, and it could be that maybe she feels that his emotions are being restricted, that his emotions are bound at this time. But I do really feel like this is that magnetic, divine, sensual energy that she is like magnetically attracting him with the Queen of Wands energy. That's what I'm really picking up, okay? So let's go into her bottom of the deck. Look at that. Let's go into her energy now. So understanding that she's really all about her King of Cups. You know, she's about her masculine and this magnetic feeling and manifestation. She knows she's bringing him in. She knows she's calling him in. She knows she's manifesting him. World card, first card out. Things are completing. What's completing? Painful endings. She's done. She's done with the pain. She's done with the end. She is learning how to utilize her intuition and this moon's energy to create change, to create her destiny. She knows that the unknown will be over, that things will move forward, and she knows that she's manifesting 3 of Wands, this union. 2 of Cups, she knows she is manifesting this union, and she's healing. Temperance. The twin flame angel shows up. She knows this reconciliation, 3 of Cups, is coming. She knows it's coming. She knows it's coming like she knows the back of her hand. She knows. Bottom of the deck for the divine masculine. You can't make this shit up. Ace of Pentacles, King of Cups. Here's the King of Cups. Ready to give the ace from his heart. Ready to build a tangible new beginning, because you know what? He is the emperor. He is divine masculine. I'm so confident in this masculine that he is so different, so changed, and he's going to bring forth this union because our feminine is in her full power. First card out, 8 of Pentacles. See, he's worked on himself. There's this energy of self-mastery. What about 4 of Pentacles, where he was stuck, where he wasn't communicating, where he wasn't doing anything, where he was stubborn? He's worked on that energy. And now look at this Knight of Cups. He's ready to come forward with an offer of love. Why? Because he's worked on himself, because he's mastered himself. And so now he's at the crossroads of bringing this passionate new beginning, of bringing peace into his connection, because he hasn't given up. 9 of Wands, he hasn't given up, has not given up. He just took a minute to gain his strength to come forward back to his divine feminine. You can't make it up. Now, what is the head, heart, and environment specifically for divine masculine and feminine? What's the bottom of the deck? Well, for the divine feminine, we have the 5 of Wands with the Journey card. So this is an energy, it says challenging times, right? She's still balancing out her energy. She's still in this energy of, understanding that there's conflict. There's conflict within the connection still about how to proceed on this journey. So she's working through that. For the divine masculine, you can't make this up. Look at this, fertility. This is the Empress card. He's like, I know who she is. I know who she is. I know she is someone that I've never encountered before. I know this connection is unlike any connection I've ever encountered. And I'm ready to get on the journey. You can't make that up. She is every queen, every powerful energy for him, because he knows this connection. He knows this connection is something significant that he's never experienced before. So the bottom of the deck specifically for divine feminine, okay, for her head, heart, and environment is the Emperor and the Queen of Pentacles. Do you see this? She's grounding her divine masculine with her Queen of Pentacles energy. She's in this energy where she's like, I got my big old pentacle here, right? I don't really need you to bring that over to me. But I see you. I see you. I know you're divine masculine now. And I'm grounding this connection with the magnetism of my Queen of Wands energy. And I know this connection is coming into sacred union. Okay, the oracle that goes with that is death and rebirth. This phoenix, it is going to rise from the dead. Divine masculine, look at him. 6 of Wands and the 5 of Pentacles. He no longer feels lack. He no longer feels unworthy. He no longer wants separation. He has had victory over all of those energies, and now he is ready for this new beginning. He is ready for this rebirth of this connection, because there has been a major transformation. There has been a heart awakening. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. What is a divine masculine thinking when he thinks of divine feminine? What's he thinking? I need some room over here. I'm going to try to do this here. Okay. Well, he's thinking a lot. 2 of Swords with Archangel Gabriel. This is the divine angel that is all about, look at this. Where is the stone? In his throat. Communication. What is this card about? Thoughts. And this is appropriately placed in his headspace. So he's thinking. He's at the crossroads, like he's gone within. He's got some mental conflict about communication. So he's really thinking about how to communicate with his feminine. That is his biggest thing on his mind, in his headspace at this time. So let's go ahead and drill down into the energy and see exactly what he's thinking when he's working with Archangel Gabriel about communication. Well, he's waiting, Three of Wands. He's waiting to bring in the apology, bring in the offer to his divine feminine, the Empress. He's gone within. Two of Swords. He's gone within. This is a dupe to this Two of Swords we just started with. He's gone within to really come into his integrity, to really rise as this King of Swords. Remember that King of Swords is in his overall energy. To really rise, because guess what? He wants union. He wants potential marriage. He wants this partnership. He wants to make a proposal. Okay? This observation, this page energy that we have here in his overall energy, you can't make this up. Page energy is being healed, Temperance card for reconciliation. And then further, we get Temperance again. So this is these are the angels really helping, really helping this connection out, okay? Really being in this energy. Sorry, you guys all see my bun over here. Helping this energy out, helping masculine out in his headspace, because he's restless. He's restless. He wants to come in. He wants to fix things, but he knows he's got to do it in the King of Swords energy. So he's being thoughtful. He slows himself down. He's being thoughtful. He's being analytical because he wants to be loyal. When he Eight of Wands, we just got in the overall energy. When he comes forward with his communication towards this clover, towards this reward, towards this divine feminine. Okay? Now, he might want to flirt with her a little bit. Okay, that's really what I'm getting. He might be a little flirty. Headspace for divine feminine, new vitality, Ace of Wands and the broken heart. So I do feel like there has been some new energy around this broken heart. I do feel like she's very much healed this energy, and now she has hope. She has hope. There's been new energy since she's been brokenhearted, and that's what she's thinking, okay? She's thinking about, yeah, I'm not trying to get like heartbroken again. I'm not trying to like do all this again. He's got to come forward as divine masculine, which I know that he is. But when he comes forward, I'm really gonna need to do the sniff test. I'm gonna have to just, because his actions, his words and his actions must match, but also she is High Priestess, right? She is divine feminine. She needs to be able to sense that the energy has changed as well. First card out, Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. You know, this is typically a card of self-love. We have Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, but I feel like with this Eight of Wands, the match to his Eight of Wands, towards this new beginning has to do with this big love. It has to do with, because she's loved herself and healed her heart, she's ready to move forward to this new beginning with divine masculine. Because guess what? She's Queen of Wands. She's healed. She was like, I'm good. I was good with or without you. I'm standing in my power. Now this offer, Page of Cups, dupe to his Page of Cups. She knows she's ready for this, again, new beginning. She's ready for the new beginning. Look at how many child cards she has. 1, 2, and then with her card here, there's a child card here. I don't know. It could also mean like when they come together, they're having a kid pretty quickly. Like, I don't know. That's kind of also another thing that I'm getting. There's a lot of child energy, but there's a lot of new innocence. But I also feel like it's absolutely a new beginning, okay? That won't resonate for everybody. So remember, these are general readings. Take what resonates. New beginning, heals her heart, ready for this big love, ready to communicate, ready to move forward into the new beginning because she's standing in her power. She's open and receptive to this offer that masculine will bring forward. And here's that offer. She knows that offer comes with Eight of Pentacles, that he's done work on himself. And he's the King of Water. He's going to move forward to her when he's ready. When he's ready, when he is in his King Emperor energy, when he is in his heart space. So what does that do? That creates this tower energy, this breakthrough over her heartache. And guess what? She feels love again. She feels gratitude for the journey. She feels gratitude for the lessons. There's a breakthrough in her heart. What is divine masculine feeling? When he feels for his feminine, look at this, solar plexus, woman holding a coin. That's Queen of Pentacles. And guess what? She's Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of her deck. He's ready to take action. Solar plexus is all about confidence, all about taking action, all about like, I'm ready to move forward to my Queen of Pentacles who's trying to ground me and ground this connection and who's magnetically attracting me back in my healed state as Queen of Wands. First card out, so Lovers. He's like, oh my God, Lovers already came out in his overall energy. He knows this is a divine partnership that crumbled, but he's ready to call it back to life. He's ready to communicate. Magician. He's the King of Cups. He's mastered himself because he's healed. The Star card. He's healed. And now he's ready to keep going. He's ready to move forward. He's ready to take baby steps towards his divine feminine. He wants to come forward in love, Knight of Cups. He wants to come forward in passion, Knight of Wands. And he's balancing out these energies as a stallion because, listen, you can't help it. He's so attracted to her, both physically, intimately, mentally, spiritually, because he's recognized who she is. Also because he knows who the hell he is. He's done with that lack energy. He's done with the energy of like, oh, woe is me. I'm a victim. I don't have enough. I'm not worthy, blah, blah, blah. He's not in that energy. So now he's ready. Judgment. He's ready for that second chance, third chance, 10th chance. He's ready for the rebirth and to have this new beginning. And he's ready to have this flood of emotions, of this sadness of their separation, but the joy of their reunion. What about Divine Feminine? Heart chakra. So I love how they both got chakras. I just realized this. He's got solar plexus, and here she is being open in her heart around this hostility. Okay, it's a lot of green energy. So she's still like, she's kicking this journey's butt. Okay, so here she's like, yep, we've had hostility. Yes, we've had hostility, but I'm keeping my heart open. I'm keeping my heart open. I'm no fool, but I'm keeping my heart open. I've learned my lessons. I'm standing in my power. I'm cool without you, but I am creating a welcoming, safe environment for myself and for masculine, divine masculine, if he chooses to come forward. There's been a painful end here. She already got that 10 of Swords right here with this King of Pentacles, who is her divine masculine, but she knows, King of Air, that justice will come, that was a energy of necessity. Harmony will now ensue with her masculine because he's the King of Cups, but he's stuck in the social media game. I feel like there's an energy where she knows he's in his heart space, but he's holding on to his emotions and not really sharing it publicly with her or with her directly, just one-on-one. She wants him to take action as the King of Wands, but there's some sadness and there's some worry and there's some anxiety about whether or not he'll be able to move forward, Chariot card, from his heart space towards this connection. Queen of Earth, Hierophant, okay? There's a lot going on in the heart space, lots of kings. There's this ending in the 3D that she knows justice will come. There will be harmony. There's this emotion that he's keeping to himself. He hasn't shared publicly. There's this sadness over this energy of him taking action that is giving her stress. And then there's the energy of she knows that she wants to move forward with him as the King of Cups and move towards this contract. Okay? All righty. So now, environment for divine masculine. Look at this. 6 of Pentacles, material and spiritual prosperity, and the World card. He is completed. He's really feeling successful. He's feeling prosperous. Maybe things have worked out with a job. Maybe he's come into some money. Maybe he's feeling better about himself. Something has happened that has completely shifted his confidence, okay? And so now he's ready. He's completed that. He's ready to get on the journey. What's been complete? There's been a successful enlightening. There's been a completion, right? This High Priestess, who is divine feminine, cut him out. He's ready to cycle out and close out that cycle of separation. He's feeling separated. He's feeling sadness, and he's ready to overcome barriers of this non-communication. He wants to come into reunion, 3 of Cups, and he wants to have an exchange. He wants to transform this connection with divine feminine, and he wants this positivity. He has rebirthed himself through the Hermit's journey, and he's gained his strength to be with his Queen of Wands, Queen of Fire. Oh my God. Oh my God. So now, divine feminine's environment, here's the Strength card. And guess what? This is the strength card in this oracle deck. Strength and happy family. This is the 10 of cups. So there's this energy of, she knows that there's this control, right? She's administered her own control. She's got self-control. She's, a master at her journey right now. So in her environment, she is showing her strength. She knows this 10 of cups will occur for her. She knows it. She knows it. So let's go down deeper into her energy, okay, for her environment as related to masculine. So she stands in her confidence, 9 of Pentacles. She stays in her confidence. She stays in her self-esteem. She's single. She knows this connection, Hierophant, will occur, but right now they're at a stalemate, okay? This Ace of Pentacles, this new tangible beginning, things will come forward. Justice will occur. Her wishes will be granted. So she's not giving up, 9 of Wands, on this communication because she knows it will be birthed in the perfect time. So she's staying in balance while she moves forward cautiously, the lighthouse. She's cautious. She's cautious. She's cautiously optimistic. Okay? Cautiously optimistic. So now, what's going on in the connection? Okay? What is the theme of the connection? So the theme is Hanuman, allies. This is a 5D card. In the 5D, there are allies in the form of spirit guides and angels. We have Gabriel that showed up. We have Hanuman here now. We've got other angels that are going to show up that are helping. From the masculine's perspective, what does he think about this allies connection? What's in his headspace? What's in his energy about that? Well, he's had a breakthrough, that they have given him clarity about this connection. From the divine feminine's point of view, Knight of Wands, they're giving her this new, passionate, renewed energy. And Spirit is saying, 8 of Cups, that we have helped you both evolve as you've walked away from each other. We have helped you evolve on your journey. We have helped you really come into your power. I would say that is absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. Oh, sorry, that wasn't it. It was Spirit is saying Queen of Swords. Allies. So Spirit is saying your allies are helping you get into your wisdom, cut things out that don't serve you. That 8 of Cups, forget about it, because that's the bottom of the deck for another part of this reading. So let's do this again. Hanuman, allies, helping the masculine gain his clarity. From masculine's perspective, he's having a breakthrough with his angels. From feminine's perspective, the allies are helping them continue movement forward with passion. And Spirit is saying, we're helping you guys cut through the BS. We're helping you guys get into your wisdom and cut through the things that aren't serving you, the thoughts that aren't serving you, okay? This is my Divine Connections Tarot deck, by the way. So if you want to purchase that, or my Oracle, go to my website, Queen of Light 1111, okay? All right, let's go ahead and get into the energies of the theme. First card out, Cupid. There has been this love that's stirring up. Like, this is why we have so much Knight of Wands energy. There's been clarity. There continues to be clarity. We're putting pieces together over here. There's been self-analysis. There's been work here on the masculine side. So new love has stirred. From the masculine's perspective, he knows that this is his spiritual partner. From this feminine's perspective, she's fallen in love with the King of Pentacles again. And Spirit's saying a new passionate beginning, Ace of Wands, will come forward, will happen, will manifest. Here's our allies in the 3D now, helping out masculine and feminine. How are they helping masculine? 6 of Swords. They're helping him get out of his conflict and defeat energy. They're helping him smooth things over, maybe encouraging him to connect with his feminine. And here, EMT allies, 8 of Wands for Divine Feminine. She knows communication's going to come. She knows it's coming. She knows allies, friends, soul tribes are helping both of them. And Spirit is saying, absolutely, Star card, we are leading you both back to your destiny in the 3D, in the form of friends and family that are helping you guys move back towards each other. There's this energy of dating, okay? Masculine's very, very guarded about dating right now. The feminine's kind of like, yeah, I'm not really sure. High Priestess, right? She's in this energy of, yeah, I mean, I know dating is important. She's like, she also has an intuition about, whether or not she would want to date masculine, right? But I really feel like Spirit is saying, yeah, it's not about dating. It's about the 4 of Wands. It's about coming into union and making this real, making this commitment. But you got to start somewhere, dating. Lakshmi Ma, 5D energies for new opportunities are being created in the 5D. The masculine saying, yes, another chance, reconciliation will occur. Lakshmi Ma, as far as the feminine is concerned, she's saying, new opportunities are going to be created out of this stalemate energy. And Spirit is saying, yes, Empress, we are creating new energies. We are creating. And this is really Lakshmi Ma saying the Empress is creating all of this new energy because of her work, because of her ascension, because of her healing, because of her union of self. So obstacles are being removed in the 3D. What's the obstacle from masculine's perspective? 4 of Pentacles. We already got that here. 8 of Pentacles with the 4 of Pentacles. We know this has to do with masculine. That overall energy has to do with feminine. He's no longer stubborn. He's no longer stuck. From the feminine standpoint, she's like, yeah, I don't feel like we have any more obstacles. And Spirit is saying, we've intervened, feminine. That's exactly why there are no obstacles. Last card, separation. There's an energy of, yes, they're in separation right now. The masculine saying, I'm ready to come forward with my cup. Guess what? Here's that Knight of Cups in his overall energy. Feminine saying, yeah, I'm still in hermit mode. I'm still doing my soul searching, still working on myself. And Spirit is saying, yes, there's still a little bit of conflict, but there's no obstacle. But yes, there is conflict. So let's drill down deeper now. Let's drill down deeper and take a look at the drill down energies here. Look at this, Queen of Wands and 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. And this is really telling me that this feminine is manifesting this long-term connection, this like legacy. She is creating her legacy. We already got the 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of her as her card here in her overall energy. So she is very much magnetically attracting this union back, but from a healed, sacred union standpoint. I'm really telling you, my gut is that once this connection comes back together, this time, there is no more separation. This is sacred union because both partners are healed. First card out, 9 of Swords. There's a little bit of stress about this reunion. 6 of Cups. There's this offer that will be made. We keep saying this, Page of Cups. There's this offer of a new beginning, Ace of Pentacles, that will be made. The burden right now is the weight, 7 of Wands. So whatever masculine is waiting for is creating a burden. But people are trying to get in their confidence. 9 of Pentacles, that's the weight, 3 of Wands. He's waiting to get into his full confidence. He's waiting for the right time. But there will be movement forward. But right now, it's still a little suspended because of this weight energy. But guess what? Judgment. This connection will be called back to life because why? We haven't given up. 9 of Wands. Haven't given up. Let's look at the messages from the masculine to the feminine and the feminine to the masculine. Bottom of the deck. Release and 8 of Cups. So these are messages from divine masculine to feminine and from divine feminine to divine masculine. I asked for what's the most important message that they both want each other to know. So the bottom of the deck is that they've released, because they've evolved. It was important to have this separation so that they could both evolve. Okay, and you're not going to believe this. Union is actually at the bottom of the deck here for the Oracle. You can't make that up. Like, oh my God. Okay, so what does the divine masculine have to say to divine feminine? This is where I lost my breath. Boom, twin flame card flew out, and I'm like, oh my God. So I don't know that enough definitely knows the term, but I absolutely feel that because he knows she is his empress, she is every queen, she is his high priestess, he knows that she is something more than just a soulmate. So what about that? He wants to know. He wants to tell divine feminine, you are my twin flame. I want this new beginning. Ace of Wands. He wants to tell you, material world, I've worked on myself. I've worked on myself in the 3D. I've worked on myself spiritually for this, lovers. You can't make this up. Twin flame connection. He's worked on himself for this twin flame connection. And then he's telling you, I've learned my lessons. And now, 8 of Wands, I'm ready to communicate. I'm ready to have this energy surge and move forward with you. Oh my God. I'm like, oh my God. So divine feminine is saying, guide, like she's been guided. She's been guided. And now there's been this beautiful completion of the separation. They've both ascended. She's like, we've ascended, we've awakened. High five, masculine. We've done our work, and now there will be victory. And there's this energy of, yeah, you abandoned me. I feel like we've abandoned each other because of conflict. But remember, the bottom of the deck says we're releasing that energy. And that's what that hostility and Three of Swords energy is. She's still kind of doing her final release. So let's close up this reading with the energies of how is the soul evolving at this time, right? So how is Divine Masculine's soul evolving for his road back to union with feminine? And how is feminine's soul evolving for her road back to union with masculine? Bottom of the deck, compassion. How is Ganesha helping them with compassion? Achievement. They both have compassion for each other. They both understand each other's journey. They both understand their own journey, and they understand why things occurred the way that they did. So let's look at Divine Masculine. You're just like, you're not going to believe it. Okay, this is also another place where I was kind of like, oh my God. The first time it flew out with another card, and then I put it back in, shuffle, shuffle, shuffle again, and then this card flew out by itself. And I knew this was the card. Awaken. He's awake. We know this. We know this. So his soul has evolved to this complete illumination. This is why the Sun card keeps coming out for Divine Masculine. He possesses all the tools he's ever going to need on this journey. He's the magician. He's the emperor. He is awake. He's ready. He's ready for union. How is Ganesha helping him with his awakened energy? How is he helping him move back into union? You're not going to believe this. Inner knowing. This is him saying, Ganesha saying, go inside, Divine Masculine. You already have all the answers because you have all the tools and resources. You have the enlightenment. You have the inner knowing that you've searched your soul. Now we are going to give you the signs and the strength and the strategy now to move forward into union with your Divine Feminine. What about Divine Feminine? How is her soul evolving? I loved this card for her. I loved this card for her. Look at this. Free spirit. She has liberated herself from a label. She has liberated herself from an attachment to an outcome. She has true freedom, and she's no longer imprisoned by any illusion. Why? Because she is in union with herself, and that's the only way you can manifest sacred union. How is Ganesha helping her with that free spirit? You can't make this up. Look at all the green in this. That's the heart chakra. But this is about wholeness. She's whole. She's one. She's in union with self. She acknowledges that everything is her and she is everything. This is peace. Peace in her heart. Peace in her journey. Peace in her life. She is renewed. She's Divine Feminine. You can't make this up. You can't. You can't make it up. So again, if you guys want to book your own personal reading, coaching, or healing session, go to queenoflight1111.com. Oh my gosh, it's 11:11 here on my whatever you call this thing. But anyway, you can't make this up. That just gives me, thank you, Spirit, extra confidence that this reading is absolutely guided. Okay, if you guys want to book your own personal reading, coaching session, or healing session, go to my website, queenoflight1111.com. And if you want to buy my decks, they're available on my website. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Queen of Light 1111, and my podcast, Step Into the Light with Queen of Light 1111. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye, everybody.